I think some things I fear, unfortunately, is the general public, because even though I do feel very comfortable here at school and like with the people that I know, and they kind of understand who I am, I don't think anyone's going to be rude or like call me a faggot or something like that, or taunt me in the halls or do any sort of violent things. But I think I get really scared when I go out in public, because I have been called out multiple times in public, whether that be like at the mall or walking home. Like, people have yelled out things out the window, and I think that's scary because I know that people get killed for these kind of things, which is why. It's just someone trying to express who they are, and they're not harming anyone, and it's just their happiness and their gender identity. And yeah, I think that's the scariest thing for me, just stepping out one day and not knowing if I would get killed for being who I am.
I really don't think I would have changed anything other than, I don't know, I don't even think that there was anything that I would change, because all of those things kind of, taught me. They taught me how to do things differently. I would probably change trusting the wrong people sometimes. Thinking that because someone's your friend that they won't get you in trouble. And a lot of times people are jealous and, unfair. And certain times I was probably not very nice to certain people. And I think that's one thing I would change. I didn't have as much understanding because I didn't understand myself. I was, just like they were. There's no understanding, no empathy for the others. But I never did anything that was outright wrong or disrespectful first to somebody else. But I did do it secondly and make it worse. And those things, payback and retaliation, it does not change things. And it cannot put back what's lost. And, if somebody kills your friend and then you go kill them and then you're sitting in prison for the rest of your life, knowing that you hurt someone else, you hurt that person's family, you hurt your own family, and that never brought that person back. Nothing's going to bring that person back. So what the better thing to do would be learn from it and go and speak to others so they don't make the same mistake. Because a lot of watching my friends gone for a long time that's really hard for me.
Thing out there that what got me into law enforcement is, if you've ever seen Forrest Gump, that movie, he says, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That's police work. You just never know what you're going to get. And that's the interesting part is, 2 days are never exactly the same. You don't know what's going to happen. It's all incident driven on what's going on in people's lives. People's having a bad day, having a car accident, and that's what you're going to go do. People got robbed, and that's what you're going to go do. So it's just a matter of just, unfortunately, people's bad day is what drives your day. I just wish that I could do more of this and talk more with people on a positive note. That it doesn't have to be because something bad happened to them, but just that excitement that is, I just don't know what I'm going to get. That's what keeps me going.
Well, many things. Now that I'm married, my wife and my kids, when I was kind of moving up through the ladder, my parents, I thought about how hard they worked and where they came from and how they never had an opportunity to go to school. And my dad only went to second grade in Mexico, and my mom never went to school. And every time that they were working really hard and they saw me at the dinner table doing my math that they did not understand, they would just say, just keep on working hard, just keep on working hard. And when they would say that at that time, I thought, I wish you could help me. But after a while, I thought, I have to be successful, because otherwise everything that they did is washed away. And so I always thought the only way that I can thank them for all the sacrifices that they made is if I make it somewhere, do my best and try to do something with my life so that they can say, oh, my son, he's a lawyer now. And that's part of the motivation, is to thank my family, to thank my wife and my kids. And the last part is to the community that I came from. Like I said, no one ever came to my school to talk to me about things. and I want to at least do my part to show kids that, hey, if you study really hard, you can be a lawyer too.
Well, I guess I personally have two huge concerns in terms of my grandkids and great-grands and all of that, and one has to do with how we get along with each other, and can we get along with each other. And you know, I really listened to President Obama when he talked about we continue to try to perfect our union, and we haven't gotten there yet, and yet the arc is, generally speaking, upward, even though we may, you know, take 3 steps up and half a step back, and 3 steps up and half a step back. And because, as I explained a little earlier, in my own family, I have seen us go from being murdered because you're doing what you're doing to, you know, me being able to do pretty much what I've wanted to do, and certainly my children being able to do, you know, more than what I was able to do or than my parents were able to do. The other thing has nothing to do with racial issues, and it has to do with climate change. I mean, I'm very concerned and worried about us getting a handle on that issue for my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren, because those other issues won't matter if we don't have a livable planet.
I guess, I mean, the words of Shakespeare just sort of resonate in my head. We're reading Hamlet, the juniors are reading Hamlet right now, and there's this part in the play where one of the key characters, his name is Polonius, he's talking to his son. His son is Laertes, and his son is a very, very respectable, upright young man. He's a really trustworthy man, and he's capable of making pretty good decisions. Polonius tells him, he gives him this very long-winded speech about all the things that will make him a good man. All the things that you must think about when you go out into the world, like don't lend people money, and don't borrow money, and don't judge people too quickly, and listen carefully. And he gives this long list of things that Laertes should think about. And then he concludes the monologue by saying, "This above all else, to thine own self be true. Follow your heart, follow your wisdom, you know, so have faith in what you know, and above all else, be true to yourself. And no matter what the circumstances, it'll all be okay." I think that's the advice I would give.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Guerrero.
Hi, my name is Juan Estrella.
Hi, my name is Joan Hasmichael.
Hi, I'm Owen Hamlin.
Hi, I'm Rhett Pavitt. Hello, I'm Natalie DeChico.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Sweeney. Hello, I'm Viola Santana. Hi, I'm Helen Smith.
Hi, my name is Ilse Barajas.
Hi, my name is Lucia Hernandez. Hi, my name is Kimberly Vargas.
Hi, my name is Shiloh Patrick.
I'm Amber Pearson.
I'm Stephanie Ramirez.
I'm Justin Nichols.
And I'm Cindy Casares.